Hi. You're probably wondering where I've been for the past maybe 2 months now, aside from the two previous uploads that I recently just did. So obviously, as you can tell, this video isn't going to be scripted whatsoever. This video does not have any thought out plan of any sort. It's not got me reading from a piece of paper. It's just a bit raw and natural, or a bit more organic. Um, yeah, I took a bit of a break. Me and a friend did the same thing at the same time because I mainly make content for him and with him, and he kind of went on a miniature hiatus for about 2 months just to kind of take time to himself and enjoy himself on a little vacation. So I did the same. I recently made a return to content creation as a result of finishing my work. I took TV and film for 2 years. I was on my second year, and I've now finished that year. I've finished my last year, and I've uploaded my piece. As you can see, the piece is up on YouTube right over here. Uh, as a result, I've made a return to streaming with a regular schedule now rather than a fragmented one because I don't have any other obligations to attend to. My schedule is right over here. You can go and have a look at that right now. Uh, it's very weird to be back. I will admit, I was struggling to kind of find a flow to things again and to get back into the, how would I say, just the entirety of content creation itself. My body was yearning for something to do for the longest time, and finally now I've found it. I've found what I do want to do. I got back into some creative writing. I really love writing. For those of you that don't know, come from a good background of it in terms of my grades and such. But yeah, I've got some video essays planned. I've got some tidbit videos planned and everything like that. And yeah, I hope I see you on stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/ASEA1 or ASEA1. More like a seal is supposed to be pronounced, but yes. Oh, that's it. Addressing other things. I'm at 4.9k right now. I have nearly reached 5k subscribers due to literally doing nothing. And that's incredible. Honestly, the things that I have created, I have not created a great deal, but I have garnered so much attention from it. And it's incredible to see. It really pushes me and motivates me to do more. I really want to create things for you guys. I really want to create things for myself, things that I enjoy. I want to cover topics that I'm interested within and to entertain. It's something that I've always loved doing. I love making people laugh, as shallow as it sounds, and it's been great to have an audience to do that with, to have people that I can confide within in terms of creating quote-unquote art. I think what was really odd about like starting doing videos with Rick and finally meeting him in the first place was the freedom that I felt creating content with someone. But it was never really me creating the content. It was more like I was providing for a content creator. And I don't know, I just found purpose within that and found something to do with myself. I discovered that film creation is something that I really, really do love, but I also love being able to provide to a platform that has given me so much, that has taught me so much as well. I've never really been the best editor of any sorts, or director, or funny guy. I don't really think I'm all too funny at all when it comes to things. Just in the right circumstances, like anyone. And I was in the right place at the right time. And Rick kind of found me when I really wanted to grow. Right now, I'm quite content with what I have, even though it's a small portion of the internet that have been following me. A very tiny portion, in fact, when you put it all into perspective. But, yeah. I, I'm a bit lost right now in terms of what I want to do with myself and where I think I'm actually going. I really want to continue streaming, but it's weird because I really, really enjoy streaming, and I'd love to turn it into a career of some sort. like a regular thing, something that I could live from, like some of my favorite creators. But I know that's like a bit of a pipe dream. It's something that is, you have to be in the right place at the right time. As I've said, that's a lot of what YouTube and Twitch really is. Twitch is terrible for growth. You really got to grow off of something else. YouTube is great. YouTube is great because people just look at odd videos and find you and discover you, and you know you can really show off your talent that way and what you want to create, which is what I'm hoping. I really hope that I gain more support. Like, it sounds shallow and it sounds like really, really vapid because so many people are like, oh, I really love content creation. I do. I love content creation. But I can't say that I'm not going to do it for money. I like money. I like being able to live. I like being able to buy things to help me do more of this stuff. And I like being able to also buy things to help me exist. I don't know what I'm going to do for a job when, push comes to shove, this doesn't actually pan out the way that I want it to. If it does, that is. But I've got stuff planned. More like I don't have stuff planned. Someone's got something planned for me, and that is Rick. And Rick's really helped me out a whole bunch. I can't exactly say that I haven't grown myself or haven't done things to help myself with that. Not giving him all the credit or anything like that, but I really do owe a lot of my career to him and how he helped me out kind of flesh out what I want to do. He's my friend first and foremost, obviously, but we are also business partners, which is a really weird way to put it. Out of context, YouTube is just, any kind of money-making scheme. Nothing on YouTube is original anymore, and finding a niche for yourself that you can really hammer home is difficult. One thing that I find very, very, how would I say, interesting is my content. I seem to garner a whole lot more attention on doing update videos than I do anything else, which is really funny. And the content that I do like creating, the documentaries, haven't really received a lot of attention or reach. I don't know if that's a sign that, that's not what you guys want, but I tend to forget that you guys have come from a background of watching me be silly and shitposting all of the time. So you're not really used to, Serious Seal and me being, talkative about certain subjects or topics that I'm very, very interested within, like video essay-wise. So that audience disconnect kind of makes sense. They're garnering that kind of attention. I have to do it on my own rather than do it from what I've already built, what I've already garnered from Rick. This model itself, this thing that I use to express myself, obviously creating it and looking at it for an extended period of time. I've always liked to change the design, but I think I finally found something that really, really speaks to me, as silly as it sounds. Spiky teeth, spiky hair, horns. The normal standard red t-shirt. I like to think that I'm quite bland. I am. I'm a bit of a, I wouldn't say I'm a boring person by any means, but I'm definitely not exactly very eccentric. In the right circumstances, I am definitely. I think anyone is, but this environment has kind of shaped me into a person that I think I can be happy with. I don't know. As I said, I'm a bit lost, and with content creation, I really feel as if things are also simultaneously going my way and aren't. Health is a very important thing to focus on. If you're not doing okay mentally, do not push yourself to do things that you do not want to do. Do not push yourself to do things that do not make you happy. It's something that can really weigh quite heavily on an individual. And, as much of a dickhead as I sound right now, because I'm trying to be all smarty-farty and, explain something that a lot of people are probably familiar with already. A lot of people seem to forget that you have your own needs, you have things that you have to tend to, and it's really, really important to not forget those things, to not lose sight of what actually matters. I find now that a lot of very, very big content creators are pushing themselves to do things that you know, they like doing, they really enjoy doing, because YouTube has been the career for them. They owe a lot of what they have done to YouTube, and I feel that they're quite obligated to upload to the platform and give to it, because it gives back. But some people have released videos where they just talk about the burnout that people get, and I've barely started my career, even if it's going to start, because I think it really has begun. This is only the beginning of something that I believe could be quite great, quite big, and burnout is really hard to overcome. It's like a writer's block of some sort. I really enjoy writing scripts, as you can probably tell with my documentary videos, and making those things is quite freeing, but I get halfway through a script and I just can't finish it. I really struggle to finish it. It takes a lot out of my brain, and I find that I'm not doing it out of passion anymore. I'm also doing it out of a desire or want to finish a video, which isn't a good thing. Because I do like making videos. Of course I like making videos. Like, who doesn't? Especially when you're a content creator on this platform. But when I want to create something, I want to do it out of passion, out of want, not need. Which is horrible, because, like, finding the time to do that, finding the time to live off of something, and also simultaneously gain love and the mental fortitude that you need to do it, is a very difficult combination to locate. The way that our minds work are, very odd. Some people have like a very, very work heavy attitude. I've always thought I'm quite lazy with this kind of thing. Update videos have always been a bit of a breather for me. A kind of like noted down diary entry of some sort for me to speak to, even though I don't really speak a lot like this, like I, like to do. But, yeah. To conclude, because I'm not going to talk your ear off for a majority of maybe 5 minutes, who knows. But thank you very much for the support that you have given me, and thank you for sticking by me. I hope you stay tuned for the future, because I have so much more planned. I have a whole lot of things just ready and waiting to be created, and I have Rick with me, I have Adam with me, I have my girlfriend, who I utterly adore. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta.